Hi Brandon, your first question is very interesting. What happens if we mix acid and water and put an ant in? Well, because putting an ant into any kind of liquid is somewhat cruel to the animal because the ant will probably drown, we won't be doing that as an experiment. But I'll be showing you about acids and water and what happens when you mix them together. And maybe then you can use your own inquiry to decide what you think would happen if we actually used an ant. So boys and girls, because we want to test the difference that adding water makes to acid, we're going to do a bit of an experiment with these 3 glasses. So wondering what will happen to an ant if it's put in straight acid. Well, acid is very strong and corrosive, so unfortunately it will burn the ant and he will meet a very sad and untimely demise. But if we add water to the acid, something happens to the acid, and we're going to take a look to see what difference adding a lot of water or just a little bit of water makes to the strength of an acid. So we are going to use vinegar. Vinegar is actually a very weak acid that you might find in your household. And this is an experiment that you can also do at home. But just make sure there's an adult around because we'll be using a lot of water and you don't want to get water everywhere. So this one is just vinegar, just acid. This one has 3/4 of a cup of vinegar, 1/4 cup of water, and this one has 1/4 of a cup of vinegar and 3/4 of a cup of water. So they're all the same volume. I think you've been learning about volume in class. Now, this one has the most vinegar. This one has the least vinegar. So we can test the strength of an acid by doing a reaction. First, we're just going to add a little bit of food coloring just to make it fun. Give this a stir. Okay, what we're going to be doing next is adding 1 teaspoon of baking soda to each of the 3 glasses at the same time. And we're going to see which one has the strongest reaction with baking soda and which one has the weakest. 1, 2, 3, go! Boys and girls, now that you've seen that experiment, what can you tell me about the difference in the reactions between each of these 3 glasses? Something to wonder about. Well, let me know what you think. This is Dr. Hong, signing off.
Hi Brandon. To answer your question, I believe that platinum is harder than gold mixed with silver. Being a goldsmith, I know a lot about this stuff. Now, if you wanted to know if gold mixed with silver was strong, it is strong. The more silver you mix with your gold, then the stronger your gold will be. Gold by itself is very, very soft, so when you add silver, it does become stronger. But platinum is a very, very strong metal in itself, and is stronger than gold mixed with silver.